Welcome in, everybody. This is another edition of the Ruthless Racing Legacy Series brought to you by Ruthless Racing. Running the trucks at Auto Club tonight. These guys are already in the lobby, already loading into the track. We're jumping right into it tonight. Times aren't here because we had to make a new lobby after qualifying, but MJ Bross was your West Higgins ORV Pole Award winner. I think he ran a 39, 8:56 or something. Took the pole there. The 8 truck tonight. He'll be starting out front. And leading under the green, Tyler RRS on the outside in that Circle B truck as they cross the line there to start the race tonight. Going to be a lot of action here from Auto Club. These trucks run fairly well here, but they're a little squirrely off of these corners. There's a lot of bumps on this track also. You hit the bump at the wrong time coming off one of these turns, and your car will be going all over the place. But these trucks make for some good racing. In real life, they haven't ran Auto Club in the trucks in a while, so this is something you don't usually see is trucks on the track at Auto Club. But it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. We got a little bit of drafting involved, maybe some fuel saving as the stages go along. Tires are huge here because this track is notorious for its tire wear. Its old surface really wears out the tires pretty quickly. And you can see some 2x2 action for third and fourth place. Early on in lap number 2, MJ Bross leads lap number 1. Tyler's following him in second. We're riding along with Crimson Sky in the 74. He's trying to run the top lane and get a good forward momentum back to the 40 truck of Tyler and reconnect the second group back to these leaders who are kind of pulling away as a two-car tandem. Corey makes a move to the outside. He's going to split the middle. Oh, tries to clear the 74. Doesn't quite get there. Makes a little bit of contact in the center of the turn. They're going to kind of squeeze each other here on exit. We're 3 wide down the backstretch. Still riding along with Crimson. We got Showstopper in the 33. A new driver made his debut last week, brought home P3. And this week looks like he's going to try to follow up his strong debut by racing within the top 3 early in this one. I got one pit in this stage. Shepard's moved his way up into 4th. These 2 trucks could definitely get back up to those guys. Low draft is on, though, so you can't really play around. We saw these trucks kind of battling pretty hard there, and it let Tyler and Mike kind of walk away with the lead. But there is a pit stop in this stage, so that'll shake up the strategy. We'll see some trucks pit early and try to jump the leaders. We'll see some trucks stay out and try to play the tires into the stage. There's still a lot of trucks here within a striking distance of the leaders. They just need to get lined up and kind of help each other get back up there. Jason's in this 18 truck. He's bouncing off the wall, loaded down the backstretch. Crimson's going to take the run to the inside. And then I think B29 is in this 56 truck. No sponsors for B29, but he's a good racer. He's out here making moves, staying in line right now. We got a long single file line up to the lead. Something happened. Tyler's fallen off the back of MJ Bross, who continues to lead this race. But Tyler in the 40 is now in the wall right here, maybe for the second time, because he's going to lose a lot of positions here. 4 positions down the backstretch. I don't know if something's wrong with this truck, because he's dropping. He lost 5 positions there in one straightaway. He's actually going to pit here. So something definitely wrong with this 40 truck. Hopefully he didn't break anything when he hit the wall there. But he's going to come down pit road now and service his truck. Shepard's here running right behind Showstopper. Trying to help each other get up to the leader. We got a battle 2 wide back here for 5th place, excuse me. Kill it like Jason and Crimson. Jason felt confident in his truck. Maybe a little contact there on entry. Jason goes below the white line now. That apron gets a little dicey sometimes, but you can run down there. Jason was pretty confident in his truck, but didn't have the greatest qualifying effort. I think he went back to the garage and made a few adjustments. And you know, so far so good. I know he's running right here in 5th right now, kind of pretty far behind Mike, but he did start tail of the field, and this traffic's pretty tough here at Auto Club. So he's going to end up working his way back up there. Going to ride along with the leader as he heads to pit road. MJ Bross is going to be your first truck that goes to pit road. That's going to hand the lead to the 33 of Showstopper. He's got Corey and Shepard right behind him. We're going to see if they're going to go around again or if they're going to decide they want to pit as well. Showstopper's coming in. We got more trucks coming as well. Oh, 33 gets loose. He's going to hit the wall on the inside. Your leader's going to make significant contact with the inside wall as he goes to pit road. Everybody else gets on pit road fairly clean. We got Shepard and Corey in a drag race down pit road. Cars still out on track include Jason, B29, Stu. Who's this white truck behind them? G-Dog in the 20. We're going to actually stay with them and see if everybody comes this time. I think they're going to. I think they're going to pit here. B29 and Stu decide to stay out. Jason and... Man, who was that? That was G-Dog. They decide to pit. Rillo's still on track. That's Tyler with fresher tires. Mike came off the pit road, and he is all by himself. Maybe a no tire call from MJ Bross, potentially. See how long Stu takes on pit road. This is going to tell us kind of the strategies that everybody's trying to do here for this stage. And yep, it'll be a no tire call for the 24 truck. It's going to be interesting to see who else is on the strategy. It looks like Mike is definitely on the strategy with Stu. So Stu's going to come out, I think, in 3rd here. Looks as though that B29's coming in finally. Looks like so Stu's running 3rd, Jason's in 2nd, Mike's in 1st. Behind them is that 20 truck of G-Dog who took no tires as well. These guys got pretty spread out. You know, this is what happens when there's a little bit of strategy involved. B29's also coming out on no tires, but he stayed out a lot longer than those guys. So unfortunately, he lost a good amount of track time there. And we don't have stream tonight, so I don't know exactly the lap count for the end of the stage, but I believe that it would be somewhere around 13 or 14 laps, and we might be coming to the end of it very soon. We got some battling back here for position. Tyler and Crimson next to each other. Tyler looks like he got his truck fixed up on pit road. Showstopper, who we saw spin and hit the inside wall, he was able to gather himself, and he'll still be on the lead lap. He's going to lose his stage points that he would have gained in this stage, and he's also going to have to start from the back in the next stage. But if you want to have a mistake, you want to do it in stage one. So at least he knows now he's going to take it a little easier on pit road, and next time I think he'll be all right. But it looks like these guys are coming across to take the checkered flag of stage number 2, or I'm sorry, stage number 1. And we're going to hop along with the 38 truck. MJ Bross is your stage 1 winner. He's going to lead the field to the green here for stage number 2, as long as nothing crazy comes out. And as long as nothing crazy with this pit crew happens on pit road, he's going to be your leader for stage number 2. Got sidetracked there, sorry. All right, so Mike leads him to the green. Jason's on the outside. He started at the back, remember, at the beginning of the race. So that was a great stage for him. He's now up front and has the track position he was searching for. Right along with Tyler. Remember, he had to make an unscheduled pit stop there early in stage number 1. And for damage or something there. He got off the wall a few times, so he's gonna have to work through traffic. We're gonna ride along with him and see, kind of the moves he makes to get back to the front. Superflow's in the chat. What's going on? I have a feeling Wes Higgins will be soon in the chat. Stu's making some ground here too. B-New Stu up to 5th in that 24 Hendrick.com Silverado. And we got a pass for the lead. Oh, can I get there fast enough? Nope, there he is. Jason makes a move under Mike. And the new leader, the Safe Light Tundra, kill it like Jason, to the point. Mike makes a move, makes a look back to the bottom, doesn't decide to go with it. 20 truck misses the bottom there a little bit. A little bit more contact, corner exit. Tyler's trying to push G-Dog here. Outside lines, got the momentum down the backstretch. 24 truck's going to gain another position. He's now up to 4th. G-Dog again misses just the corner just a little bit. Maybe struggling with the tight condition there in that 20 truck. Tyler's trying to get right on his corner panel, loosen him up on exit. It's not going to work that time. These guys are battling for position, but they can't battle too hard, because if you dive in there, bump somebody up, and check everybody up behind you, you're going to lose the leaders. Is he going to be clear of the 20? I think he does that. Tyler takes that position from G-Dog, moves back into the top 5. Corey up front, going for a pass. Oh, we'll go to MJ Bross on board. As we see the 10 truck almost get underneath the 18 there. 38's got a good run to the top. Might get to the quarter panel of the leader. Riding along with your West Higgins ORV Pole Award winner. MJ Bross qualified on the pole with a 39.856. And right now he's pushing Jason on this top line. Stu's going to join them, make it a 3-car tandem down the backstretch. The 10 and the 4 fighting for their lives down there on the bottom. Corey actually is going to take the lead. Jason missed the turn. Corey drove it in deep. Let's see if he can slide up in front of MJ Bross. He does. He's going to use this top line momentarily, but then dips back to the bottom to help Tyler out. Back up to the front, just controlling these lanes of traffic. MJ Bross to the inside. 10 trucks got to hold the top now. Usually the outside will prevail on corner exit. Corey's going to have a good run down the backstretch. MJ Bross comes up to side draft. Great side draft, sponsored by the Side Draft Download. If you guys are interested in a NASCAR podcast, check out the Side Draft Download on Spotify. Corey says, I want a sponsored side draft as well. Comes down and he's side drafting the 38 truck. We got a good push from the 18 into the back of the 38 right here, down into turn number 1. That's going to clear the 38 truck to the front. MJ Bross back to the point. Let's see what line he decides to go with. He goes to the top, now to the middle, out of the bottom, pulling the 18 truck who just gave him a push back to the lead. Stu's on the apron. We got a wreck. Oh, major contact. Man, I missed it. I clicked the wrong button. Stu got on the apron and spun it around. And a few guys, I think, saw that and went to pit road, but no caution came out. So Stu's chances of getting a stage win. I don't know who got collected in that. I think it was one of the. It might have been. Now Jason saw that happen and ran down pit road, just in case caution came out. But I think they're in their pit window because here comes G-Dog coming to pit road as well. But I think that it must have been B29. Or where's Crimson? No, Crimson's still up here. I think B29 was the one that got collected in that incident with Stu. He just kind of had nowhere to go, ran into the 24 there. So B29 makes his way to pit road as well on that lap. G-Dog's in his pit stop. We're going to watch him, see if it's a quick pit stop again. It is. Looks like no tires is going to be the strategy call for this stage. MJ Bross, your leader, coming down pit road, followed by Corey in the 10. Tyler, Showstopper, and Crimson, all the pit road this time. We're going to stay with these trucks. See if anybody has differing strategies. We'll know by how long they're sitting on pit road, kind of what they're doing on strategy here. Like I said, G-Dog only spent, a couple seconds on pit road. That's the no tire call. Fuel only just to get to the end. Corey's on pit road for too long. I think he took rights. These other guys took no tires. MJ Bross, big lead off of pit road. I mean, he crushed him on and off pit road. That 38 truck got it done. Shepard's the closest one to him. Jason wants to go to the bottom. Decides to go to the bottom there on Shepard. Shepard's going to have a run on the top. We'll see if these guys decide they want to draft with each other. If I was in this group, I think, either Jason or Tyler's got to be leading, and then the rest of them got to be working together, or they're not getting back to MJ Bross. See, this too wide action is not what you need. And I know Jason's probably not that happy. that this is going down. But Tyler, you know, he feels like he probably has a faster truck. I don't blame him, honestly. I think he qualified better, and you know, he fenced himself early in stage 1, but now he's back right here taking over P number 2. So I think the strategy to get back to the leader is to push this 40 truck as hard as you can. They should be able to make up time, but they need to group together, and they're just not lined up as solidly as they need to be. We're going to check on everybody else as they get things sorted out. Showstopper. Maybe, I don't know if that... See, man, maybe Stu did catch Showstopper. I don't know. I don't know who Stu got caught up with. I tried to switch cameras, and, you know, the trucks are always out of order. Because B29 doesn't have any damage, but the 33 truck does. Oh, that was the stage end. All right. Well, they didn't have time to get lined up, I guess. That's why they were kind of fighting for position there. That was for stage points. So, 38 trucks on a roll. Got the pole on the first 2 stages. He'll look to complete the sweep during stage number 3. I want to shout out our sponsors, obviously West Higgins ORV. We've already said it a couple times on this broadcast. The side draft download, as well as a SKU car. We can throw Superflow on there. Come on. Let's see if we can have a finish like Kansas did. 38 trucks leading it to the green. This race is going by pretty quick, and now it's go time. Hopefully you got your truck figured out. You know, kind of know what you need to do here to begin this stage, but we're 3 wide here. Corey's going to back out of it. Showstopper and Crimson side by side into turn number 3. We got Mike out front, Tyler just behind him, then Shepard in 3rd. Kill It Like Jason in 4th. Showstopper takes over 5th. Crimson's in 6th with Corey fighting for position on the inside. All right, they're 3 wide here. Coming down the front stretch. We got 4 lined up on the inside. Jason just got trained being stuck in the middle right there. Oh, Crimson's so close to that white line. He's going to be able to hold it down there. Corey and Shepard make a little bit of contact. They're all going to hold it straight. We got contact. Shepard back up into the wall. Still holding it straight. 18's pushing the 74. That low line's got the momentum. Uh-oh. Back to 3 wide. Oh, contact! Corey into the grass. He's going to gather it back up, I think. Crimson spotter let him down. He did not know that there was a truck there. And and they got a huge gap to the leaders. Tyler have taken off from the field. The 3-car tandem is really working for them. I just noticed too, we only have primary white schemes and primary black schemes in this race. I don't know what's up with that. The Truck Series has no diversity in their paint schemes. I mean, this is crazy. Look, there's half these trucks are primary white, the other half are primary black. There's no bright colors tonight. We got Jason making a pit stop. Oh, he's in the grass. I don't know about that. Team versus team, maybe. The primary white team. We got a visitor in the booth. Just kidding. Typical left. Still up front, though. Back to the race. Enough with the paint schemes. We got Mike still leading laps. Tyler's content to push him for the time being, and I believe Showstopper's content to ride where he is in third. This would be a huge P3 for the 33 truck. Honestly, would love to see him in the booth because he finished top 3 last week, and obviously we didn't have a broadcast, so he didn't get to do a proper interview, but he's making a case for being one of the best trucks, or best drivers, not even trucks, because last week was in the Xfinity Series. One of the best drivers in this Legacy Series. See if we have more trucks pitting. We do. No, we don't. Faked us out. That was Crimson. We got Shepard, G-Dog, and Rillo lined up on the top. Corey's trying to fight back from that little incident where he got in the grass. I think that they're at the tail end of this draft, so he's at least going to be able to have a chance at passing these guys. I mean, he's got a fast truck, so I would expect Corey to come past these guys. Push here from the 74 to the back of the 45. Shepard's drawn alongside G-Dog. This is going to be for 4th position. Is he going to clear up? G-Dog fights back. Tough on the outside. I think G-Dog was trying to give it to him, and Shepard just didn't want to clear up, and they got kind of loose because they were trying to lift there for each other. Corey's going to... Oh, he thought about 3 wide. He thought about it. That white and pink truck of TCR Corey really thought about going to the apron there, but he backed out of it a little bit. He's going to get underneath the 16, use the draft that the 20 and the 74 are creating. Excuse me, the 45 and the 74. And he's going to pull alongside the 20, who's stuck on the outside line right now, losing a few positions, as he was once the leader of this group about a lap or 2 ago. Contact, we're going to have a spin. It's only 1 car. Rillo's the only one that lost it there. He's going to get it back under control. And that's not going to bring out a caution. You see those incidents a lot here at Auto Club coming off the 2. The car on the outside kind of gets a little loose. Either goes up and smacks the wall, or car oversteers and you get caught making contact with the car that's on the inside line. Fortunately for Rillo, there is a lot of asphalt down there to save your truck, so he did a good job collecting that without taking any damage, and unfortunately he's just going to lose a lot of track time from that, as it was a single car spin. But kind of had a feeling these guys were going to be coming to pit road pretty soon. Mike Oh, he may have been. I mean, he pushed it on that one. I feel like he was close to speeding. We'll have to see. Tyler's right there, ready to take advantage of any mistake that the 38 makes. We're going to actually ride along with the 38 and see what kind of strategy he's taking here. I think this is going to be a 4-tire stop. Should be a 4-tire stop here. I think this stage is long enough that they're going to need the tires. Looks like we got every single truck on pit road. I mean, every single truck is on pit road right now. They're all coming off. So the race off of pit road is going to be won by the 40 truck. Tyler's pit crew gets it done, gets him out front into clean air in front of the 38. Showstopper has lost touch with the leaders for the time being. This will be a good test of this 33 truck if he can possibly drive back up to those guys. Yeah, there's kind of 3 tests here. Is he going to be able to drive up maybe the 2 fastest cars on the track today? Is he going to be able to hold his position? Or are those guys behind him going to be able to catch him by the end of the race? We'll find out later on in this run. But for now, Tyler's pulling up on some... Oh, this is Shepard, actually. Tyler and Shepard are running very similar trucks. It's very hard to differentiate the two. This is Shepard. He's fighting with Crimson just in front of him. Corey, who has now made his way in front of that 47 truck. I think Corey is now running in the 4th position. And I don't think those are your leaders at the moment. Kill It Like Jason, I think, is your leader. He is on a differing strategy from everybody else. You see how far out he came in front of those guys. I don't believe that is a mistake. I think that he pulled off a no-tire strategy or pit stop strategy call. And now he's pitting from the lead on this lap. So that tells me there's probably about 12 to go in this race. So we'll have to see. Do the leaders combat that and run the same strategy? Do they think that they're fast enough just to simply run him down? One thing that's working out for Jason right now is, he only pitted a lap or 2 later than the leaders, so those guys didn't make up a lot of ground on him on newer tires. And then when he comes back out, on this from here to the end, he's going to have fresher tires than the rest of the field. Even if they do come in and pit again. And I think if they come in and pit again and they take 4 tires, they're going to lose to this 18 truck. But Jason's going a lap down here. So we'll have to see. I don't know how it's going to work out for him. But we're going to stay tuned in on this battle for the lead. Mike slowly reeling in the 40. If there's a pit stop that still has to be made, that's also going to affect how these two race each other. It depends on, does Mike try to undercut Tyler and come to pit road early? Does the 40 truck draw MJ to pit road when he pits early? Or do they decide to run it long here? But we're going to have a battle right now. Remember, Tyler is your Pro Series Auto Club winner. That was in the Next Gens. That was a crazy finish. Tyler missed the bottom there. That's going to open the door for the 38 truck to make a run on the inside. Here we go. Mike is able to stay with him, get to his quarter panel, side draft there, down the back. Tyler's up against the wall as far as he can get away from the 38. 38 truck's got the momentum, though, going down into turn number 3. He's going to dive it to the bottom. Tyler's going to take a late arc with a late entry. He's going to get back to the bumper of the 38, get back to the outside. He's going to side draft now. Pull away from the 38 truck, trying to save his momentum. Door to door on the front stretch. And I'm telling you guys, if they fight for a little bit longer, this 33 truck is on the way to the leaders. All right, I'm sorry, is that Jason? I think it is. It actually is. That is Kill It Like Jason. 33 is the next truck behind him. So Tyler loses first off of turn number 2. If I'm Tyler and there's another pit stop to be made, I'm coming down immediately. You do not want to let this 38 truck dictate the race and the strategy. Oh, we got 3 pits. Wow. Okay, long stage here. Tyler's doing his best to keep up with the 38 truck. Just doesn't look like his truck's working as well as MJ's on the long run. We saw that when MJ was able to go around the 40 truck. Tyler's truck just wasn't holding the bottom there through 1 and 2, and just really wasn't getting the drive off that he needed. And actually, we're going to see these guys pit this lap. Can Tyler gain a little bit? So I think we got about... Tyler did, kind of maintained his gap. We're going to have to see what happens here. Mike had a ton of... If you're going to a live sporting event, make sure to use code SKUCAR on SeatGeek to get $20 off your first ticket purchase to any live event. All right, coming back. We're going to check on MJ Bross. He's on pit road in his stall at the moment. Hop back along with Tyler. Is Tyler going to come out in front of the 38? This is going to be for the lead. This is going to be the battle off of pit road. You can see the 38 truck leaving the pits now. It's pretty far up there. Can Tyler get back to his back bumper? Off of turn number 2. This is going to be the battle for the lead of the race. Tyler's got the momentum here. I don't think this was a bad call by Tyler to pit a lap early, and this is why. Because if you do a good job coming out of pit road, you end up having the momentum back to the truck that pitted later, but he is going to have to make a charge to the back bumper of that 38 truck in the next few laps here. You see the 20, 50, 33 come off of pit road together. G-Dog might be a lap down, or might be running third. I don't know at the moment. Mike's moving down, changing lanes, trying to get the 40 truck out of the draft. Tyler's still fighting hard. Looks like he made an adjustment or two maybe under this pit stop. He's very close to catching this 38 truck. Catching and passing are two different things, though. So he's giving himself a shot here late in this race to win this one. But it looks like we're going to have a two-car battle for the race win. 40 truck goes up, searching for some clean air. Tries to get the run off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch. Is he going to follow the 38? He is. He's trying to use that draft effect to pull right back up to the back bumper of MJ Bross. Does a good job here in 3 and 4. Keeps it towards the bottom. Pushes a little bit on exit. But he's still close. He's still close. Are we going to see the bumper being used? What does Tyler do to win this race? These trucks are very equal right now at this point in the run. It's going to take a spectacular move from this 40 truck to pull the 38 truck out of the lead. He needs to get a good run off of turn number 4 here. He does a great job wrapping the white line. The 40 truck's got forward momentum coming off of turn number 4. He's got to keep it straight. Gets a little loose. He's got to get a run here. Doing a great job pulling back to the back bumper of the 38. Mike misses the bottom just a little bit. This is going to be the slip up that the 40 truck needs to get to the back bumper. He needs to get a good run off of 2 and hold the truck straight. Here he comes with the forward momentum off of turn number 2. Tyler's to the back bumper of the 38. He's going to make a move to the inside. Mike blocks it. Tyler goes to the top. They're side by side down the backstretch into turn number 3. What does Tyler do? I think he needs to cross him over here. Mike pushes up tight to get in front of the 40. 40 just runs straight into the back bumper of the 38. And coming off of turn number 4. Mike Ross is still your leader. Fuck. I don't have a stage, I don't have a lap count, so I don't know what lap we're on, guys. That was a good momentum, though, for the 40 truck, and he just really just ran into the back of Mike. I saw that move coming from a mile away. Mike went down there, blocked to the bottom, but then because of that, he shallowed off the entry into turn number 3. This truck pushed tight, and Tyler needed to take advantage of that and cross him over, and he just didn't. Oh, Tyler tapped the wall there. Actually, he gets a huge run, though, out of turn 2. He's got momentum down the backstretch, all the way down to the apron here. He's to the back of Mike. Is he going to get under him? Is he going to push him into the turn? He gives him a little bump. Gets down on the apron. Gets to the quarter panel. This has to be the last lap. Doesn't quite get there, man. And MJ Bross is going to come across the line, and he's going to be your winner from Auto Club. Insane race at the end there between the 40 and the 38. Mike Bross gets it done. Sweeps the race. Tyler did give him a run for his money there at the end. We'll have to see who brought it home third. Showstopper was up there at one point. Jason was on a differing strategy. We'll have to check and see if that worked out for him. But that race right there at the end was just too good to miss. As we see here, the 38 truck doing his celebratory burnouts on the front stretch. This is at least 3 races in a row, and Mike Bross has won in this series. Points leader coming into the night, only going to further that stranglehold he has on the field. We may see him trying to park this thing down there in the actual victory lane. Nope, he's going to come across the line, and that'll be your winner from Auto Club. All right. So it looks like we got Tyler and then the 33. So Tyler and Showstopper will round up your finishers of tonight's race. Let's see if we can go to here. Tyler with your fastest lap of the race. 39.473 from the 40 truck. All right, we got our winner in the booth. MJ Bross sweeps the race tonight from Auto Club. Tell us how you did it. Tell us how your truck felt throughout the night and what it took right there to hold off Tyler at the end.
Truck was really fast. It was like loose, but it was good loose. It would jump in a corner. I'd just drive down in there, lift a little bit, set the bottom, and it would just hook down there and drive away, it seemed like. And first 2 stages pretty much went good as planned. I was able to win by a couple seconds there in the first couple stages, and in the last stage, Tyler and I ended up working together a bunch there to split up from the field, along with I think Showstopper. It was either Showstopper and Corey was up there at one point. There's a couple trucks that were pretty quick, but me and Tyler ended up getting away after the one pit stop. And at the end there, I thought I had him covered, and then he just had a crazy run off of the corner exit at 2, and I kind of thought, oh shit, I might choke this race, just thinking of Pocono flashbacks a couple weeks ago. So I just I tried to just jump down there and just put my truck down on the low side and try to block that. And if he wanted to go into the 3 on the apron, he could have that. But I mean, I saw how loose he was, so I figured he might crash doing that. But so just got lucky there with a good block there and came home with the win after a pretty dominant car.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him have, a couple runs off too. That big one, though, definitely the move of the race was your block there in the middle of turn 3 and 4. I thought he was going to kind of cross you over, but he decided to just kind of I don't know if he decided to. His truck probably wasn't able to turn down like he wanted, and you were right
His
there.
truck
So
got very fast at the end of that race. It
yeah, I
took me a
think.
while to pull him in that one when I got behind him on pit stops. I mean, I almost sped it like 3 times. We were pushing it so hard getting in there. I was at like 59 every time. So I was trying to push it knowing how good his truck was. I couldn't let him. It seemed like at the end there, he kind of figured out the track. I was just playing defense once I got the lead.
Well, let's ask your second place finisher, Tyler. Did you make pit road adjustments throughout the race? I mean, I'm sure you did, but did you find something that really helped you out, or was it just the laps that you finally were, putting in, running out there throughout the race?
Just a little bit of both. Uh,
Okay.
I came in here with that setup you put in the Discord, and I hadn't tested at all, and I was ridiculously fast off the get go, but I wasn't expecting how loose it was falling off, and that first stage I actually put myself in the wall off of turn two, trying to collect the truck from the bottom, and instantly went down pit road and made some adjustments and tightened it up. Then a lot of it after that was really just trying to figure out where I needed to point my truck, because these things drive so much differently than a cup car does. I don't have the same line, the same entrance. The cup car seems like it likes to turn a little slower on entry, whereas I'd be my same line where I'd start lifting and letting off the gas and point my car, and this truck I would do that and it would almost turn too early towards the apron, so I had to drive a little bit higher, and a lot of times it really wasn't working, but I did notice turn 1 and 2, higher entry compared to where Mike was running. I was gaining a lot of time because I was entering higher and letting off earlier, and I was able to get this big momentum down the backstretch. And I did that behind him a couple times in stage 2, a little bit in stage 3, and I knew if it were to come down to what had came down to it, if I needed to make a run, it would be there. Um, just a matter of it all was planning where he was gonna go afterwards. I
So
would have liked to have tried to go.
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I would have liked to have tried to go on the top and made it work, but like I said, these trucks aren't like the cup cars, and the side draft's not like them at all. I didn't see the momentum on the high side outside of him versus just diving underneath of him, and I tried what I could, but I didn't want to wreck us both because that apron's a little slippery. So I just kind of tucked it in and settled for second right there at the end. I knew when he closed the door it was probably over with, unless I wanted to wreck him or myself or the both of us.
Yeah. So did you feel like you needed anything else out of the truck, or you think it was just a product of the clean air that the 38 truck had?
It was really tight behind somebody. That dirty air was really drastic. It was just trying to figure out the right way of doing it. I think that's why I was making those big runs off of two, was because I was running a lower line, whereas I was running like a higher, like entering really high, and kind of sticking my truck in the middle line, and just the clean air in that was helping me a lot. I just wasn't able to figure it out much in 3 and 4. That's why I opted for the bottom when he blocked me instead of the top, because I didn't see the top giving me a chance at all. Um,
Yeah.
I wish I'd have driven it in a little harder and gave him a little nudge though, at least. But
Yeah, we saw you get to the bumper there. We thought you were gonna give him a little bit of the business, but you ran him clean, and I'm sure that's all you could ask for. Something I noticed throughout the race was, these trucks are a little bit down on horsepower from any of the other series, and then we run this low draft, and it doesn't really have an effect on the trucks unless you get three of them lined up. So some of those situations where you get stuck behind somebody and you got a vehicle that's a little lower on power, it's tough to fight back there. But you did put in a great effort right there at the end, and it was a good race for the win there. But we're gonna move on to our third place finisher, showstopper. I'm glad you got up in here, bro, because you had a good finish last week, and obviously I was racing, I wasn't broadcasting, so you missed out on your interview. But we saw you be really fast there in stage one, had that incident with the pit wall. and then kind of worked your way back up there. And towards the end of the race, at least for that first run, you were sticking with those leaders. I'm sure the pit crew kind of screwed you on that one pit stop, but talk to us about your race, fighting back from that incident, and then you know you can even talk about last week if you wanted to, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Getting on pit road entrance was definitely my nemesis tonight. I think I was a little overly aggressive, just trying to make all the time I could, getting to getting to the yellow line on pit road. But yeah, the first stage definitely screwed myself by hitting the inside wall. Uh, Started the second stage, truck was good, tightened it up a little bit on exit. Um, it was a good long run truck, And then when I got up there, I mean, them guys, they're fast. Privileged to run up there with them, and I mean, just coming through the field, everybody was clean. It was a good race. Then started a third stage. I felt like I kind of um, started where I've been, where I should have, and kind of broke away with the two leaders. And yeah, I think one of them ripped off like a 15-2 stop, and I was a 16-0, and I think that put me just outside of the draft where I couldn't really latch on, and they got hooked up and pretty much walked away. But I was able to hold on to third. About halfway through the third stage, just riding by myself till Corey and I believe it was Sky kind of ran me down. Then they got to racing and gave me a little bit of a lead and was able to hold on to it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you've definitely shown that you got the pace to come out here and compete and be one of the top drivers, in this series. So, back-to-back P3 finishes, back-to-back podium finishes, and you started a little late. You got some work to do on the points, but keep getting runs like this, and you'll be right there come playoff time. So, congratulations on the run tonight and last week as well. And
Looking forward to it.
hell yeah, we're always happy to find another fast, clean racer. So, good shit having you. Shout out Corey for bringing them in. And that'll wrap up our interviews tonight. Remember, MJ Bross is your winner from Auto Club. Congratulations to 38 Truck. I think third race in a row, maybe. Somebody needs to break the streak. Next week, in this series, we're at, let's see.
We are at Indianapolis in the 2020
Indianapolis.
the regular track. I told them that we would
Indianapolis
have
Oval.
rules posted and set up for Discord. So.
It's unfortunate. You should move that one for 2 weeks from now.
Just quit your job, Tyler.
Yeah, good idea.
Simple.
Yeah, so next week we're at Indy Oval. Old Hollywood will be on track. Well, we might have a good shot at breaking the streak then. And Stu will be in the booth. Then that'll be next week on Tuesday. This week, coming up tomorrow, we got the GT7 GR3 series. They are racing, excuse me, at Road America tomorrow night. Stu and Monkey will have that broadcast for you. And then Stu will be back in the booth on Thursday for the Pro Series. This week we're at Michigan. Going to be a lot of drafting, a lot of crazy moves, 3-4 wide, and usually a lot of people show up. So I think we're going to have a full field. It's going to be a little bit of madness, and probably be pretty fun. So make sure you tune into those races. As far as tonight, congratulations to the top three, Mike, Tyler, and Showstopper. Also, big shout out to all the fans that tuned in, all the drivers that showed up tonight, and all of our sponsors, SKU Car, Side Draft Download, West Higgins ORV, along with everybody else that makes Ruthless Racing run. So, Stu, we'll see you guys tomorrow night, and enjoy your night, boys. Thanks.